Hey everyone, welcome back and happy, Saturday. All right, guys. Well, we're back to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We got some Dorit Kemsley. We have some Kyle Richards, Mauricio, and Erika Jayne. So do we have enough? Yeah, we have memoirs. We have winning court battles and jury trials to come. Yeah, I think that that's enough. By the way, I did see some of the videos that fans are catching of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills just filming. And it's really funny to see Rachel Zoe because she just like pops right in. And it's like you would think that the girl was supposed to be there her whole life. And she does not give a shit about stepping in front of any of the rest of the ladies, which I really like. Guys, smash the like button, show some love, and here we go. All right, guys. Well, Dorit is dropping a few things and gaining a few things. Well, she's dropping PK's ass, and looks like she is gaining a memoir. Yeah, well, that wasn't on the bingo card, but here we are. Memoir. She's apparently releasing her first ever memoir, Unburdened, moving on, letting go, and putting it all on the table. This is going to be coming out in spring of 2026 via Podium Entertainment. Now, obviously, fans describe her as a glamorous yet, very off the wall kind of person. I would think in my mind. I mean, she's interesting. Like people still don't even understand the accent, but now they're talking about this memoir, saying that it's going to be deeply personal. It's going to be a narrative of transformation, heartbreak, self-love, motherhood, entrepreneurship. Honestly, I'd be interested in seeing this or hearing this, reading it, whatever. I mean, obviously, I would have to do the thing that talks to you, whatever that's called. But like, yeah, I like it. So, plan focus on her decade-long marriage and her divorce from PK, along with rebuilding her identity and her business on her own terms. And she said, for years, people have been seeing glimpses of my life, and this is the full story, the beauty, the heartbreak, the fear, the fight, and the strength that it took to become the woman that I am today. I just honestly, and this is not even being just a shady bitch. Like I'm not being a shady bitch. I promise you guys. Like I'm not. But what I wonder is what happened to all of your businesses? It's kind of like sometimes like when you look at the Kardashians and stuff, you see like I forgot what site it was, but they list all of the animals that the Kardashians have had over like the years. And it's like, where are all of these animals now? And you're like, oh shit, actually, where are they? Where did all of the animals go? Like some of them were young, some were puppies, some were kittens, where are the animals? And I kind of think about that about Dorit's businesses. Like, what happened to Beverly Beach? I know that there was some discrepancy. What happened to the wedding dress company? I feel like, did she not do other things? I don't know. If she's going to come out, obviously in the memoir, we're going to hear about her burglary. We're going to hear about her divorce. We're going to hear about how PK wanted her to give up being a businesswoman instead to become a mother. We're going to hear what happened with Beverly Beach. We're going to hear what happened with her businesses. We're going to hear about her joining the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, what that venture has been like for her. Actually, I'll read it. Well, I'll listen to it on the audio thing that I told you guys about. But yeah. You got my attention, Dorit. Look at you go. Now, again, she said she's writing the book not just to look back, but to move forward with determination, grace, and honesty. And hey, we are all about self-growth. But moving on, speaking of somebody, self-growth, that's funny. So Erika Jayne apparently is headed to court over the $25 million spending from her ex-husband's fund. So a federal court trial is scheduled to, I guess, be held on February 10th, 2026, where Erika Jayne is facing allegations connected to over $25 million in client money diverted by her ex-husband, Tom Girardi, to her company, EJ Global LLC. So the trustee is alleging that the funds paid Amex bills, glamour costs, luxury expenses, and personal enrichment tied directly to Erika's entertainment ventures, totaling about $25,592,261.26. Fuck. But Erika maintains that she had no knowledge of the wrongdoing despite a huge financial benefit. She was not criminally indicted. And the civil case is still pressing, but she can't get criminal charges in a civil case. So Tom Girardi, he was sentenced to 87 months in prison, which is about 7+ years, but he was convicted of the wire fraud after embezzling tens of millions from vulnerable clients, and he was ordered to pay $2.3 million restitution and a $35,000 fine. What sucks about this is, like, do I think that Tom Girardi will probably spend the last of his days in jail? Yes, I do. That's just, it is what it is. Dude, you screwed over a ton of people who went through horrific things, stole the money that they needed to survive. Like, I don't care what happens to Tom Girardi as far as, like, I don't want harm to happen to him, but if you have to sit in a jail cell for the rest of your life, that's on you, dude. You did shady shit. That is a you problem. I don't feel bad for you, because then I look at somebody like Joseph Marie Gomez, who was in the documentary, who suffered over 90% of his body being burned, also lost his girlfriend in the PG&E fire explosion, and then was awarded somewhere around like $14 million and didn't see shit. So no, I don't feel bad. And for you to have to pay that in restitution and that's it, I feel like you got off easy. But he's not going to pay off any of the restitution. He's going to be in a prison cell until he's not. I mean, honestly. Going back, though. Going back. So, yeah. This will be interesting. Actually, you know what? We'll leave her alone. We'll pay attention to the trial. But moving on. Some good news, at least for Mauricio. Mauricio Umansky won his PPP loan fraud lawsuit. So a federal judge actually dismissed a claim that Mauricio Umansky and his firm, the agency, fraudulently obtained $3.5 million in PPP loans during the pandemic. Now, the whistleblower lawsuit alleged unnecessary borrowing despite booming businesses, but the judge ruled that there was actually no evidence of false statements or intent to defraud. So Mauricio's attorney stated that the case was baseless and reaffirmed that the agency's commitment is to have integrity and transparency. And they are not sitting here trying to dupe anybody. They're not trying to take out fraudulent loans. They're not trying to screw the government. And that's not the case. So I'm actually happy. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear when people win. And I'm happy to hear when somebody can beat something that is just wrongfully thrown your way. Like, oh, well, he's stealing from the government. Don't you guys know? Then it goes out there. It's like major media. It's like Mauricio is fraud, only to find out, oh, the judge was like, no, you're not. I want to hear what you guys think, guys. Pop off in the comment section, smash the like button, show some love, and we'll see you in a little bit. Love you.